Now, you likely know that obesity is common in the United States. What you may not know is how common it is in a certain community. According to the National Institute of Health, just over 30% of Americans are considered obese. Those numbers are significantly higher for people with disabilities, as more than 40% of that population is considered to be obese. The CDC says this is because of things like lack of accessibility to sidewalks and places that they can exercise, and a lack of resources and support from family. Well, a Twin Cities woman is fighting hard to keep people with disabilities in shape.
Uppercut, duck.
Whether punching, running, or lifting,
Good,
Ramon is conquering the rungs to success.
Good. Nice, dude.
It's a sight that brings his auntie Paula pure joy.
He is doing wonderful right now in the world, and he's thriving.
A thriving athlete and chef.
We're watching our fingers, keeping our fingers away from the knife.
And I contribute that to the program that he's in InControl.
During the pandemic, during the isolation, Ramon gained weight. 4 years later, he's gained back his health and independence.
He's included, and he feels good, and he belongs. And giving him that sense of belonging because of some of the services that they provide means everything to his family, and it means everything to me.
The coaching services are through a one-of-a-kind program called InControl. They serve adults with disabilities like Ramon, who has an autism diagnosis. Kelsey started the group after getting a part-time job with people who have disabilities. It was a job that would change her life. Well, what do you think was the pull, the bond?
They're the closest group of people that I can relate to, that always make me feel loved and seen and welcome. And I'm like, I don't have to try to convince them of who I am. They just welcome me from the second I walk in there.
That's true.
And it feels so loving. I feel like that's what the world should be like. I was like, okay, I would love to work with people with disabilities. What do adult services have?
She realized there were job services, but she could not find health and wellness services. So she created InControl. Coaches come into a home to help create workouts like this one and teaching them safety.
We just touched those raw eggs. What should we do?
Wash my hands again.
Yeah, go wash your hands real quick.
And health.
We're getting our good veggies in, right? It's always good to add some veggies in when you're having protein. Perfect.
You know what? There's a huge gap here, and adults with disabilities, I always say, they deserve a life of abundance that the rest of us have.
A service that gives the families abundance of peace too.
I'm really proud of him. And he's come a long way. I'm proud of it. I've always been proud of him, but I'm just really excited for him because I know that he's developing the skills that I would want him to have if I'm no longer here to help him.
Big peace of mind.
And that's a big piece of mine, yeah.
Seems like you have some good coaches.
Yeah, I have really good coaches.
Yeah, what have they taught you?
They taught me a lot of look at my strengths.
And that strength is evident. He's back at his fighting weight and ready to take on the world.
Nice.
Now, Kelsey is accepting new clients, and get this, the counties actually fund the program, so it's free to the clients. To get more information, if there's someone in your life, if you might be interested, you can go to InControlMN.com.